is going to be a little bit different because I don't know if you can hear it or not, but I have music playing in the background and it's supposed to increase spiritual connection. I don't know, I never done a reading with music before, but I figured why not. So anyways, today's reading is going to be on how to move on from a situation. I recommend this reading to anybody who feels stuck in a toxic relationship, or stuck on an ex, or anybody who feels lost, anything like that. If you feel stuck on anything, this reading will give you clarity. So there is 3 groups. The group with the black and white pen is group number 1, the green pen is group number 2, and the blue pen is group number 3. I want you to focus on what group calls out to you. This is group number 1, and for people who have chosen this group, I have to say that you've been dealing with like I'm getting a toxic relationship or a toxic person. I feel like somebody tried to control you, like try to tell you what to do and when to do it or how to do it, you know, stuff like that. Someone was really controlling with you, and this could be an ex, or this could be somebody that you're with, or this could be a friend, or even a job, but I'm mostly getting this is somebody who you've had a relationship with and you want to move on. So we have an Ace of Air. So right away when you have an ace, everything's going to be okay. You're going to get through this. You're going to get through what they've done to you. You need to take control. You need to take control of the situation and see the situation for how it is. You just need to, you know, pull yourself out of your body for a second and just look. That's all you have to do. Or get somebody, like even like a stranger, because when you're on the outside, things, you tend to see the truth more, you know, about a person's situation. And I also feel like this person has kind of like locked you away from everyone else, or that's how you feel. Or this situation, that's how you feel, like you've been locked away from things like society, just from being yourself. I apologize, there's a plane, I'm sorry, but anyways, you need to take control and you need to stop letting this situation or stop letting this person hold you down, because I'm getting the feeling like some of you who picked this group are free from this, but most of you aren't. And for those who aren't free from this situation, you need to see the truth and you need to realize that this person, this job, is not meant for you. Whatever you're stuck on, it's not meant for you. I don't feel like it is, especially if it's a person. If you're stuck on somebody who treated you like complete shit, they're not right for you. Like, nothing will ever make them right for you. And you need to leave. You need to leave that situation. That's the message I'm getting, is leave this situation. Because if you stay in the situation for any longer, it's going to really tear you down. Yeah, it's really going to do a lot of damage to you. And if this is something that happened in the past and there is emotional damage, just keep moving forward. I can't say that enough. Keep moving forward. Don't spend time thinking about this situation. Admire that it happened. Like, admire that you survived that, because not a lot of people in that situation would have. And just realize that you did what you thought you couldn't. That's why we have that ace. Overall, you are going to get through this. You are going to not be stuck on this person or this situation any longer. I'm also getting the message that you need to go out to places more, clear your head, stay away from toxic things, toxic people, toxic situations, stay away from arguments. And also, I feel like a lot of you are kind of sleep deprived, so get some sleep, get some self-care in there, you know, like face masks or whatever your vice is, and you will get through this. Like there's no two ways about it. There's not a doubt in my mind that you won't get through this. Okay, so that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Thank you for watching. This is group number 2, and I have a message for you right away. You are doing great for yourself. You're going to be doing great for yourself. We have another ace in this reading. So everything is going to work out okay. Like, stop stressing yourself out about little stuff. It's going to be okay. And also, you've been emotional lately. Like, I feel like your emotions have been very, like, you wear your heart on your sleeve and you're not afraid to deliver your emotions. And if you're feeling stuck on a situation, maybe this is more about work, more about school, let those emotions be heard. Don't be afraid to tell people, but don't lash out at people. Like, that's another thing I'm getting. Don't lash out on people, you know, because what goes around comes around, and I think that this is that type of situation. So if you've been good to people, if you've been nice to people, if you've been respectful to people, then you're gonna get that back. And yeah, like, sometimes it might seem for like forever, you know, to get what you put out there back, but when you get what you put out there back, like when you get all that good karma, it's really gonna change the way you think in a positive way. You guys are doing amazing. Like, you guys are doing so great. Like, everything I see for you is balanced. And but one thing I am getting is that you might have a little bit of anger, and don't lash, like I said before, don't lash out on people. So to move on, if you're feeling stuck with like a job or anything, realize that you are doing great right now. At this moment, while you are watching this, you are doing great. And I want to say that because I have a sense that you felt a little neglected about your emotions. Like, you never felt validated, you never felt heard. You're going to be heard very soon. To move on, vent, find like a friend, a family member to vent to, go to your therapist, anybody who you have, vent to them, because that's how you're gonna be unstuck from this situation, and you guys are gonna do amazing, so don't even worry about it. And that's all I'm getting for you. So thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this reading. This is group number 3, and if you guys picked this group, I think I know the exact situation that you feel stuck on. Somebody did you wrong. I feel like this is an ex-best friend or somebody, they really like imbalanced you. Like, they really kind of threw you off. I feel like you've sensed that you lost people, like you lost friends, maybe even your relationship with family members, and you're constantly wanting to be heard. Like, that's what I'm getting. Like, you're not getting your point across to somebody. Like, someone's not understanding you, and that's their issue here. Like, you feel like you're not understood. And the message I have for you is to just go out, just speak your truth. Don't be afraid. I sense that you're kind of afraid because you're kind of like, oh no, like, what if I lose more people? And you won't. Like, yes, this is a challenging situation and not a lot of people are in your shoes, but you need to do what's right for you, and what's right for you is that you need to be heard. Your side of the story needs to be heard. Yeah, this is challenging for you. It's going to be. But it's all gonna work out. Like, that's the message I'm getting for all these readings. Like, it's okay. You're gonna be okay as long as you stay true to yourself. You need to stay true to yourself in order to move on. You need to kind of sort out, okay, like, what's the pros if I do this? What's the cons if I do this? You know, that situation. And it really does help. Like, write down the pros and cons. That's the one way that you will get through this, like move through this challenging time, is you need to write down the pros and cons of the situation. You need to organize it yourself. You need to plan it out, write it down on paper, write down what you want to do, write down how you're going to achieve that. Journal. Get your thoughts out somewhere, because they deserve to be heard. Like, you deserve to be heard. Everyone does. And you can't just sit back and let people choose for you and let things not go anywhere. Like, you can't do that. So you need to make this decision. I feel like this is a decision. Just write it out. And that's the advice I have for you, is write it out. So that's all I'm getting. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed your reading.